Nola Russel. I live in Victoria, BC now. I've lived all over Canada. I'm going to be the administrative assistant is my official title. But if it involves paperwork and shuffling paper, basically that's what I'm going to be doing. I find paperwork actually soothing, which is, odd, I know, but as a librarian, unquote, you would expect that. One thing that's interesting about paperwork, though, is it says a lot about an organization. It gives you all the guts and what's going on behind an organization, behind the shows. Where did you buy the beer? Who wrote that donation check? Where did you get that catalog published? All that stuff, which can be really interesting. Well, mostly I've been working on the database. So databases are notoriously hard to control, especially when many people are doing it. Also, we want to try and streamline it and bring it up to speed, i.e., using something current. Well, mostly the openness. The people are open, the gallery is open, you can breathe here, I can relax, I can just be me, right? I don't have to worry about anything except doing my job, and I can just enjoy it. I'm a naturally organized, anal type person, I guess, in the first place. Even when I was a kid, I wanted to be a librarian, and I've always done art, so the two kind of go hand in hand for me. So I did run a successful business as a printer computer graphics person. I taught at SAIT, so computer graphics, so I understand the computer. I've been in computers since '78. We have a love-hate relationship. So the computer doesn't frighten me, obviously. Well, the Victoria arts community is really interesting because it's so diverse. It's a little bit of California North, but it's got a very Canadian, input into that. It's not U.S., that's for sure. It just has that kind of laid-back thing that everybody seems to associate with California. I haven't noticed that lately, though. And so open space seems to be more at the more progressive end of the spectrum, while still being an institution. They're not completely, what's the word I'm looking for, uncontrolled and out there and just doing whatever they damn well please. It is a controlled environment, but it is at the progressive end of the scale. Well, basically, I tell them that I'm the admin assistant, for a very progressive gallery that works with new art, contemporary art, which is like the best because you're not always two steps behind what's going on. So it'll always keep me entertained, it'll always keep me interested, plus I get to do all my list making and my databases and everything else that I like to do so much. So it's the best of both worlds for me. And I think one of the things I like best about open space is they pay their artists. It seems like there's this everybody else gets paid, right? The salesman gets paid, the person who shows the work gets paid, everybody gets paid except for the person who actually did the work. It drives me crazy, but open space pays their artists, and I love it.